Hello everyone. In the previous session, we have seen how to install PDF packages by using Manage Packages. Now, in this session, we are going to learn about Read PDF Text activity. Let me give you a small scenario. If you see on my screen that I'm having a PDF with, some sample PDF file. Now what I have to do, I have to read the entire data or entire text by using one of the activity in our PDF automation. How can I go ahead and read this entire PDF by using some of the activities in our UiPath? Let me switch to UiPath Studio. I have created main.xaml. Now my agenda is that I have to read the PDF and I want to convert into the text format. How can I go ahead and do that? Let me go to the activities. Now, if you see, we have installed PDF packages where we will get all the activities under app integration. Under PDF, you will find a lot of activities. Now to read that PDF, which I have shown you as an sample, now I want to read the PDF and I want to convert into the text format. I'm having the activity that is read PDF. If you see, read PDF text activity will do reads all the characters from the specified PDF file and stores it in a string variable or else in a string format. Let me drag and drop this activity onto the panel. Now, first of all, we'll see the properties of the read PDF text. If you see, the first thing is that file name, which file that you want to read it. And then if you are having any password protected for this PDF file, then you can give the password over here. And we'll see the preserve formatting. The input over here, if you see that what it will do, it will convert the whatever the text you have given, it will convert in a formatting way. That is true or false, it will give us as a boolean. And if you see the range, I'm having pages from 1 to n number of pages I can have in a particular PDF. If you want to read all the pages, then you are going to give the range as all, or else you can specify from which range of the pages that you want to read it, you can specify it. I will explain you all these things, all these properties in the same section. And once the PDF has been read, where you want to store the output, that is in the text format, you can store that. Now, first of all, we'll see the file name, where we are having that file. You can see over here the browse file. Let's click on the browse file. And if you see that I have created two folders already in the particular project, that is one is PDF documents, another one is the output. In the PDF document that I'm having a lot of PDF files which are related to these PDF activities. Okay, now let me cancel it and I will show you one more thing. The output, whatever the output that I'm going to get it from the PDF after doing some activities, I'm going to store in this output path. Okay, now as the first step, what I'm going to do, read PDF text, I'm going to take a sample from the PDF docs and then I'm going to click on interview skills. This is one.interview skills which I have just shown you. This is the PDF which I'm going to read it the PDF activity by using read PDF activity. Now let me select this and then if you see I have selected the file name. Now what I have to do, is it password protected? As of now I don't have any password protected for this PDF file, so that I'm not going to give it any password. If you have anything, please provide that password. And then once I read the data from the PDF file, now I want to store that. Where I can store that? In the text format by clicking on Control K. I'm going to give it the output as output read PDF. I'm just giving an example over here. Okay, let me click on enter. Now if you see the variables, output read PDF in the variable type string and the scope is sequence. Now what I'm going to do, whatever the data I have read it, I want to store in somewhere where I can store it to display the purpose. I will go for the activity. I will give it as write file or write text file. So this activity we will see in future. Don't worry about that. Now, what is the purpose of that? Just simply I'm going to write in the particular text format. Now let me drag and drop. Now I'm going to give the text file over here. Okay, if you see the text file, I'm going to give the input over here. What is the input? The output, what we got it from the read PDF text. That is the output is output read PDF. Now I'm going to take the same thing, output read PDF. Let me select that. And now where I have to write the file name. I want, once I got the data into the text format, and then I want to write somewhere, right? Where I can go ahead and write it. I'm already having that output. Let me select that output over here. And then I'm going to give some name over here like sample output dot doc format, document format of which I'm going to store it. Now let me save it and let me run the bot. Now the bot has been executed successfully. Now let me go to the output, let me refresh it, and you can see the sample output over here. Let me open that. You can see all the data. Let me show you the input also. On my left hand side, you are having the input. On the right hand side, that I am having the output after using the read PDF text activity. You can see it has been, all the things has been converted into the text format by using read PDF text activity. Now I will show you some other thing. If you see the range I have given as all, let's assume in my scenario, I don't want to read all the pages. Then I simply want to read some of the pages. So how can I go ahead and do that? If you see the output, I'm having all the pages, 1 to 7 pages that I got it. Now what I'm going to do, I'm not going to read all the pages. I will say 1-2. I'm just giving 2 pages to read it, and then I'm going to store the same output in the sample output. Right now I will give some range over here to make you understand. 1-2 I will give the range. Let me run the bot once again. Now the bot has been executed successfully. Now let me refresh again. Now if you see, I got one more output over here. And you can see I don't find all the pages, only 1 or 2 pages that will find it as an output. Because of this is not the input. The input is that this is the input. You're going to read only 2 pages. Out of you can see I'm having 4 pages. Out of 4 pages, you can read only 2 pages up to here only. Now, if you see over here, let me show you the output also. Now you can see my boss felt is the last one, right? Now if you see, here is the last one. What is the range? This is 2 pages only. Okay, this is all about the ranges over here in the read PDF. Let's assume if I'm having 100 pages, then out of 100 pages, I don't want to read all the pages. I want to go ahead in such a way. I want to read 1-2. In between, if I hope some 7 to 8, I can give like this. And after that, if I want to 90th page to end, if I want to read it so that I can give in a such format, you can see over here, I can go ahead and do that in such a way. I want to read from 1 to 2, page numbers 1 to 2, 7 to 8, and 90 to end, in the sense, if I'm having more than any pages after 90, I can go ahead and I can read the output by using this range property. Now, I'm not doing all these things because of, I'm just giving you an example over here. If you want, you can make it as a practice over there. Okay, now we'll see about the preserve formatting. So preserve formatting is nothing but, if you see this entire pages are not in the format, I want to keep it in a format way. How can I go ahead and do that? By default, this is the false actually. If you're not mentioning anything, this is the false. You can see over here, a flag is used to signal to preserve the formatting of the text in the file during the extraction. So you want the file format also, you can preserve that, so that I'm going to give it as true. So it is true or false. Now what I'm going to do, I'm just making a simple over here like true to make you understand. I'm going to store in a different file. let me go ahead, let me run the bot. The bot has been executed successfully. Now let me refresh the folder. Now you can see the output file over here. Now you can see whatever the format has been preserved. Let me show you side by side. You can understand easily. If you see on my right hand side, I'm having this formatted one which we have made preserve formatting is true. On the left hand side, I'm having preserve format is equal to false. Now if you see the whatever the format has been given in the PDF, that format has been stored in the same format as it been given over here. But here the format is false. That's the reason you can see the formatting. It's a different comparatively with the right hand side. I hope you understand how to use read PDF test activity as part of this session. Thank you for watching UiPath tutorials. If you have any queries related to this concept, please post them in the comment section. I will see you in the next session. Till then, bye bye. Have a nice day.